All right, we are live here with the Super Indies. It is the Indy 500. Uh, we got our first we actually have the whole field in game currently, so we are set to go. 60 minutes. Are you ready, Shuffle? Green flag's out for Shuffle. Timer will start as soon as you leave. All right, so this is the 1 hour period to work with. All drivers are going to be allowed to go after the other. I would suggest you guys do a bit of a cooldown lap, but that's okay. Shuffle making his way out to the racetrack. The GMG machine has been going pretty good at it. Casey so far set a pretty good looking time in pre-qualifying, which we will brief you guys over in a second. So you see Shuffle currently on track making his way to that lap. We will explain how things have been going so far. There's been a little bit of untimed pre-qualifying. You got times just getting set up for now. Aquacar had set a 2:06.908. That is the seconds. Had a bit of a rough lap period that backed it off. Go to Casey, they're currently set up. And they're at the top time. The RI Club as well. Gibby, Ada McGreedy have both gone for it as well. So the RI Club's second currently, but he's going for another chance. All these guys will have the whole hour to get a time. If they redo a time, they are going to have to just live with it. But anyways, that being said, green flag is out for Shuffle to make their way up down the racetrack. Now Shuffle making his way down the front straightaway to complete lap 1. Let's see what it is. Lap 1 is 48 flat. So 48 flat for lap 1 on Shuffle. He's making his way now around to get to the halfway point of his qualifying run. He's the last car that has gone without qualifying. Everyone else has done a bit of pre-quali so far. So being the first car out on track is rather fitting. Let's see what he can do. Making his way around 3 and 4. Making his way down the front stretch for lap number 2 of 4. So he is now halfway home. Shuffle now making his way into turns 1 and 2. Let's see what lap 2 is. It is a 47.929 by the GMG number 15. Stream's going to get put onto race announcements. Shuffle making his way, I believe this is turns 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway. This time by the white flag out for the first car out in the pole qualifying. Oh, a little bump there on the front stretch for the number 15 GMG car. Lap number 3, we will check that one right now. 48.117. I doubt the driver in the GMG 15 is going to be satisfied with that run. Making its way now down the back straight. Into turns 3. Now out of turn 4. Checkered flag is going to come out for Shuffle. As they make their way down the front stretch across the start-finish line, crossing it, we'll check to see what they get in lap 4. Lap 4? 47.963. So I'm now a total of 192.009. That is currently third as far as positions go. We know that Shuffle's not going to be happy with a time like that. They most certainly are going to go for it again. Net's car can go out now. I believe next up was Aiden McGrady. Gonna put Shuffle into third. Actually, he's in fourth. Shuffle's definitely not going to be happy starting in fourth, so he's definitely going to go for it again, most likely. That is his run. And down the front stretch for the first lap is going to be Aiden McGrady. So this is his first out of 4 laps. A little bit of a lag spike on the short chute. We'll see if that affects his lap time. Now to make his 4th lap. Last run out, Aiden McGrady on lap 3 scrubbed the backstretch wall. That was their pre-qualifying run that they were allowed to do. Now let's see what they do out of start finish line into lap 1. 48.283. Aiden McGrady now down the back straightaway. As they close into turn 3. Aiden McGrady and Drifting Casey have a bit of a rivalry on track. Both of them very close with each other. We'll see what they do here. Lap 2 for Aiden McGrady. Make the way across the start-finish line. Halfway home. 47.813. That is the best lap we've seen so far since the timer has started. There were some better ones, I believe, in pre-qualifying. Aiden McGrady on route potentially for a good run if they could string together more fast lap times like that. Make his way down through the short chute. And out of turn number 4, the white flag is going to come out. One more lap for Indy McGrady as they make their way down and across the start-finish line. Into turn 1. A little bit of a hop off of a bump there on the road. I don't think it's going to slow them down very much whatsoever. Let's look at what lap 3 was. Lap 3, 48.333. It's the last opportunity to go any quicker here. Making his way out of turn number 4 to see the checkered flag come out. That was a bit of a lag spike. We'll see if that slows him down the front straightaway. .929. Alright. Once he reaches the backstretch, the next car can go out. You're good to go. Aqua. I suggest Aqua to get speed up. You didn't make your way into the pit lane, please. I'm just gonna go up a little bit there. So the number 15 Mercedes, driven today by Aqua Car. Usually R15s for the weekend, they've been taken over by Aqua. As he did for. Has an overall total of 192.358 for Aiden McGrady. Meanwhile, you can see Aqua Car making the way out. Aiden McGrady, time like that. That is an improvement, but I believe that's where they will stay for now in the 5th place spot. Alright, down the front straight for lap 1, Aqua Car. Across the start-finish line. We'll put the ring out for you. Lap 1 will be 48.046. That's not a bad looking first lap. Again, Aqua Car, you got 4 laps to do, not 2. Keep it going. You will be halfway there once you cross the start-finish line, with 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Made this mistake both times in qualifying, pre-qualifying, but it looks like he won't this time. Aqua Car now into lap 2 of 47.933. 2 more to go here for the 15. They make their way down the back straightaway. Small little lag spike. See if that affects their time. Go a little bit high after turn 3. And they did blow out of 4. The white flag is going to come out. 1 lap to go now. Aqua Car going to make their way down the front straightaway and across the start-finish line. Let's see what lap 3 is. 47.946. Looking a little bit quicker now. Aqua Car could be a threat for the pole position. Final time now down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Just got to string together a good-looking lap, and they might have some, at least a very strong performance in their qualifying. Stay off the grass, and now down the front straightaway, the checkered flag going to come out, and they got lag. They teleport now. Let's see if that affected them. Checkered flag's out. Keep on going. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going full speed until you're on the back straight. And then make your way into the pit lane. Alright. Next up is the RI Club. They're good to the track. Meanwhile, let's see what they got. 192.008. Very strong time for Aqua Car. That will put them, as of now, in the standings in 4th place. A single, and hear this, folks, a single thousandth of a second ahead of Shuffle's time. Now, the Art Club has invalidated their first, or their last attempt to put them, puts them currently in 2nd. It's already exceeding expectations. The green going to come out. lap one starting. Jesus Christ. This is their fourth time going at it. First time is incredible wording here. Alright, Club now making the way into turn number 4. Let's see what they get going on lap 1. Down and across the front straightaway through lap 1. It's a 48.050. He's going to have 3 more times around the racetrack. So number 7 screams on by 240 miles an hour. Down into the back straightaway. Into turn 3. Now out of 4 to make it to the halfway point. Bit of a lag spike. We'll see if that slows it down. Making his way across the start-finish line into the pre-liminal lap. Lap number 2 is at 47.883. He's going to have 2 more times around the racetrack. You can see the Art Club has a brand new livery for the day. An Italian flag at the nose, number 7 up there behind the driver. He's got a new car out as he makes his way into turn 4 to make his way up to the white flag. Now 1 lap to go here. Makes his way across the start-finish line. Lap 3 completed. 47.963. Gonna keep it low out of turn number 2, down the backstretch 1 final time. He's going down the backstretch like the rocket into turn number 3. The Alright Club now through the short street 1 final time into 4. As looks like he's been really smooth. The checkered flag going to come out. The Alright Club makes his way across the start-finish line. Completes his 4th lap. We'll be looking at that one for a second here. Lap 4. 47.850, totaling him out to 191.746. It's top of the board. Next up is allowed to go, so that is Gibby, the last car making a run in the first order. AC, of course, has set a good time, and they backed it off. They might go at it, though. Might be some encouragement. As far as I'm aware, that is the quick time. Alright, the Art Club, if you could pull it in. Thank you. This will be the second attempt for Gibby. The first one will now be invalidated. It was a 191.979. Gibby now makes his way down the front stretch to start his first lap. Both Shuffle and Aiden are currently lining up for their next attempt. Forward step for you, Jake. Right. Gibby making his way out of turn number 4 past the short chute. Is going to be his first time out in second time out in qualifying, first time in the session. The last car, the first group, makes his way across the start finish line for his first lap. The only American in the field and an Indiana native. This is his home track. This is the pole that he most likely wants most. And look at that, folks. 47.883 on his first lap. The 65 K&N machine giving it his all. There's no backing off at all for the K&N cars. They make the way into turn number 3. Soon encroaching on the halfway point. And past the short chute into turn 4, they're going to keep it low. That outside has caused us a lot of issues throughout the weekend. Now, across the start-finish line into lap 2. 2 more laps to go for Gibby. Lap 2 is a 47.813. So far, a heater of a run on us as the 65 makes their way down through the back straightaway. Drifting Casey into the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Hey, Drifting, you're currently in second, by the way. And lap 3 for Gibby is a 48.117. Makes his way into turn 3. This is his final time now through the short chute. And into turn number 4. And down the front straight. The checkered flag coming out for Gibby. They cross the start-finish line. Alright. Next up will be Shuffle, but we'll check to see what that time is. It is a 191.709, folks. We have another top time, set by Gibby. The Indiana native now at the top of the board. Knocking off the RI Club into the second place spot. Drifting is still currently, as of now, in the front row. That is it for round 1. We're going to continue on, of course. Next up in order is Shuffle. You got the green flag now. Whenever you're ready to do so. It looks like it looks like Shuffle is currently sleeping. You might want to go Shuffle. We're going to give him 30 seconds. If it doesn't go at that time, then it will be Aiden's turn. So it looks like we have seen the RA Club and Aqua have dropped out. They're good with the times they've set. Of course, Aqua Car has set a time that's put them into 4th. The RA Club currently 2nd, as Aiden, you're clear to go in place of Shuffle. . Monster Energy car is going to go out instead of Shuffle. We'll swap these around. Hold up. That will invalidate his last time. Aiden now making his way into the short chute. And off of 4. Guess he's on track right now. Yep. And the first lap now started for Aiden McGreedy. This is his third time out on track. Looks like he had a bit of a lag spike. We'll see if that affects him. Making his way now down the front straight. And across the start-finish line. Lap 1 is complete. It is a 48.417, so it looks like that lag spike could have affected him. Aiden now down the back straightaway to meet up with the halfway point. Now to turn 3. McGreedy now down the front stretch and across the start-finish line into lap 2 with 2 more laps to go. It is a 47.863. Handshake for that save. Richard Casey will pull off the competition. That leaves us with currently 3 cars. Now across the line, the white flag out. 1 more lap to go. 48.033. The number 67 out on the track into turn 2. The final time on this run. So far it looks a bit mixed. There was a bit of a rough lap 1, but lap 2 and lap 3 were pretty solid. String together lap 4 could allow him to get a front row starting position. And McGreedy now down the front straightaway. The checkered flag is going to go out. And that will be it. That is a 47.913, totaling himself out 192.226. That is slightly better than his last time, or has he already done that? Yes, that is the best run he's set so far by a couple tenths. Does slightly outperform his last attempt. And Aiden McGreedy is going to spin out. Alright, let's put Grady up where he is. He will stay, I believe, in his current position, which is in 6th place still. It has improved. And Aiden is in the pits, so Shuffle, you're good to go. And Aiden declares he has to go, so he will most likely be starting from the back in the 500. Well, 6th place in row 2. He'll be in the outside of row 2, most likely in the 500. Now, this is a guy that might have some people's eyes on the track. There's Shuffle 15 in the number 15 GMG machine. Shuffle making his way out of turn 4. With 30 minutes to go. It may become a duel between himself and Gibby if he can manage to beat that lap. I know he's going to try at all costs to get it done. That's probably what that's probably what Gibby's watching for now. But we'll see. Shuffle makes his way down the back straightaway. Indiana Boy could get pole. We do know that he is at this point practically locked into a front row starting position. May start in the center. Shuffle makes his way out of turn number 4 for lap 1. And down the front stretch and across the start-finish line. Lap 1 was 48.000, 48 flat. Going to be 3 more shots around the track for the GMG 15 car on this run. We know that if he doesn't get it this time, in shuffle fashion, he will most likely start over again if he could get away with it. Shuffle made his way through the short chute. Now out of turn number 4 and down the front stretch for lap number 2, he is halfway home. It is currently a 2-car shootout between Gibby and Shuffle. Lap 2 is 47.913. Currently on lap 3 out of 4. Shuffle will make his way down the back straightaway. Then into turn number 3. This time by, the white flag comes out for Shuffle. And down the front straight. Across the line. One more lap to go for Shuffle. Lap number 3 is a 48.083. Remember, as he stands currently, Shuffle is 5th on the board. We know he wants to do better than that. That is not the situation that the GMG wants to currently be in. I think he's on route to best that. Question is that going to be quick enough for pole? Shuffle making his way down the short chute into turn number 4. One final time down the front straightaway. And the checkered flag comes out for Shuffle as they make their way across the start-finish line. Let's see what that lap is. Is it a 47.763? That is a very fast time. Let's watch the board. Is that pole worthy? 191.759 compared to Gibby. That is not quite there yet, but he's right up in position. That is currently good enough, I believe, for 3rd place. That puts him behind the RI Club's time of 191.746. Does manage to move him up into 3rd, though. We know Shuffle, though. He doesn't settle for 3rd. Shuffle, if you can move it to the pit lane to start your next run if you want to go for it. So far, Gibby is safe where he is. So this might end up being Shuffle going for run and run again. I will, he declares. We will unmute the drivers, by the way. I forgot to do that. So there you go. Your First Amendment rights have been reinstated. Both Shuffle and Gibby. I will, says Shuffle. Okay. Well.
Come on, let's see a Shuffle.
Let's see the live reaction of the current pole sitter Gib. As Shuffle, you are clear for another run. If you do so, that would invalidate your last time out. So Shuffle's going to go at it once again. Makes his way down the back straight. Put the green flag on for you. Thank you, Jake, for being here to help out. It's very hard going between the two, so I deeply appreciate it. Anyways, Shuffle makes his way down the front straight to start his first lap. Go to board. All right. Now Shuffle again. He so far is qualified for the front row, but that is still not enough for him. He wants to get that pole award. He wants it bad. He's going to make his way now through turn 3. Into the short chute into 4. Down the front straightaway. Shuffle making his way across the start-finish line as we speak. Now across the line, let's see what lap 1 is. 47.896. 47.896 by Shuffle. Best time around through turn 2. Makes his way off through turn number 4. Or sorry, into turn 4. Hard to tell these turns sometimes, they really do look this. He'll make his way down the front straightaway for lap 2 as he comes halfway home on his 3rd attempt. And now across the line, lap number 2. Been complete. It's a 893. He's gone quicker by 3 thousandths of a second. This is now lap 3. Very big run here potentially for himself. He makes his way now into the short chute. You will be seeing the white flag come out. Crossover Kangaroo going to make the way down the front straightaway to see the white flag. As they make the way across the start-finish line, lap 3 has been completed. 47.883, folks. This could be it. It's been stringing together 3 incredible laps here. He'll make his way down the back straightaway. Now, the final time into turn number 3. That might have been lag, but it looks like a lag spike. Seemed not to slow down much. We'll see. Be an iffy situation. He makes his way down the front straightaway. For the final time, the checkered flag going to come out for Shuffle. What do they do to make their way across the line?
Oh shit.
Lap number 4, 47.846. It is the fastest of his run on the final lap. That will be a total sum of 191.518 set by Shuffle. Holy smokes, man. That is the fastest run we have seen this weekend. Now the question is Gibby got a chance losing the front row in an effort to go for it? Currently has 20 minutes to go. Gibby's lined up at the pit lane. That's it, so let's turn the lights to black for Shuffle. Let's move you into the top. What a crazy run. So Shuffle is now the pole sitter. The Indiana native is gonna get knocked down to second. They still are guaranteed a front row starting position. However, it looks like they're willing to risk it all just for that sweet, sweet chance of pole. Alright, well that will settle it for Shuffle's deal. Let's look over to Gibby. Shuffle's probably just going to watch in the background. That's going to be a tough one to beat. He's got 19 minutes and a couple attempts probably to go. Gibb says, so I'm go 0.4. So that being said, the green flag is out for Gibby. Things could get very interesting between these two. It is the Dutchman versus the Indiana native. Everyone else has pretty much been satisfied with their overall performance. As a 65 K&N car going to make their way off through the pit exit. If he doesn't get it this run, he'll try the next run. If he doesn't get that time, he'll go for more. But we will see. If he makes his way now to turn number 4 to start lap 1. Now across the start-finish line, so lap 1 has begun. Gibby now making his way off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. This could be his potential run that determines whether or not it's going to be Shuffle going again or him. I don't know if Shuffle's really going to be willing to go for that again. That was a very, very difficult time to get. Then again, if he does see a 0.4, he might go, maybe I can do that. That was a very close to perfect run, though, by Shuffle. And that's going to have to be emulated by Gibby. Lap 1 is now complete, so 47.879. So, potentially solid run by the 65. Maybe now down the back straightaway. And into turn 3. Gibby will make his way out of 4 to go halfway home this time by. Makes his way across the front stretch, past the start-finish line by the pylon into turn 1. Let's look at lap 2. He's gonna get a 48.117. That is the same that he set on his last time. So he did string together a very fast lap like that last time. That might make this a tough situation. Down to turn number 4, the white flag is going to come out. It looks like Shuffle might be calling it. The Shuffle might be gone for the day. It's going to be mostly Gibby, it seems. White flag out. Lap 3 is a 47.779. That is faster, I believe, than anything we saw in Shuffle's run. If you said something else like that, it could compensate. Gibby makes his way down into turn 3. And now into turn 4 for the final time by. Can this be good enough for pole position? He makes his way down the front stretch, down to the start-finish line. Gibby is now done with this run. Let's see what that is a 47.883, totaling us out to 191.658. It is an improved time, but it's still not fast enough to keep up with. Jake is already expecting a rerun, so that might be the case. So that does happen. Make way to the pits. There's currently 14 laps left. I think if it's just you, it might be good enough for maybe 2-3 more runs. Let's see if the Indiana native, if he can get it going. It's gonna be tough, but you know, it is all or nothing at this point. Clear that he has the pace. So once you are configured, Jake, he's gonna get new tires. Jake's already set up the next one. I'm just gonna turn this red just anyways, because I know he is. So whenever you're ready. And he's out. Gibby is going to go to, once again for his 4th attempt. It's been going faster every single run. And this might be what it takes. A little bit into the grass on his out lap, but that's not going to do much. Now, out of turn number 4. Green flag will come out for you. Gib makes his way down the front straight. Into turn 1. Start off with the first lap on run 4. Gibby now into turn 3. Then into turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, they will be making their way across to start and make the way through lap 1. Let's see. Gibby's now completed his first lap of run 4. It is a 47.9. Not a bad first lap. Biggest string together at 47.7. That could easily allow him to catch up. Now to turn number 3. And into the short chute. 65 now out of turn number 4. Gibby makes his way across the front straightaway, halfway home at his home track. Lap 2 is a 48.083. Now the preliminary lap, K&N card course, giving it his all. Might have been a little bit of lag there in that lap. I'm not quite 100% sure what happened there. Now it's turn 3. And now before into turn 4. The white flag is going to come out. One more lap here. Lap 3 is a 47.796. Final time down the back straightaway. It's a question if it's going to be quick enough to take away the pole position from Shuffle. We know that Gibby is not going to stop until he's done it, most likely. Gibby now through 3 and into 4. And down the front straightaway. Final time, the checkered flag is going to come out. Cross the start finish line. And that will be run number 4. It is a 40. Check for Jake. It is a 47.967. That will total us up to. Check here. Just head to pits. I'll do the math for you. Or 191.746. That's still not quick enough for pole. That actually ties him to the RI Club, which will allow the RI Club to move ahead of him. They're exactly the same time. So the RI Club actually moves up to second place with the tie time. That's probably not good enough for Gibby though, so the green flag will come out for you once again. Time is really starting to run, Cheryl. Okay. Alright. He's gonna go for it again.
I updated Shuffle's time. He's a 191.608.
Oh, okay.
I mistyped.
Alright. Gibby still has to be in that time, and I think he'll have enough time for at least one more run after this. In case it doesn't work out. Alright. Put green on. I believe this is his first lap, now down the back straightaway. Now, out of turn 4, let's see what we're in for here, folks. Gibby making his way down and across the start-finish line. 47.967 for lap 1. Again, the only American that made it to the top sits, and again, an Indiana native. So, getting pole here is his ultimate goal. It means as much to him as Zandvoort means to Shuffle. It means as much as Charles Leclerc's Monaco Grand Prix means to him. And getting up there for Gibby. I don't even know when the last time an Indiana native got pole in real life. Lap 2 now completed. It's halfway home. 47.867. We're in the last few minutes of qualifying here, folks. There might be enough time for one more run after this. White flag is going to come out now. So he makes his way through the preliminary lap. Down the front straightaway. And across the start-finish line into his final lap. Lap number 3 is a 47.913. He's making its way now through the back straightaway. Short shoot into turn number 4. Can this be it for pole? If he makes his way down and across the front stretch and across the start finish line, the checker flag comes out. Alright, well, let's see if that's it. It's 47.800. Could be it beats 191.547, folks. New pole sitter. And this might just about be it. This very well could be it. Gibby is now pole position ahead of Shuffle. There was a timing error, but even if it was over the old time, he still would have been pole. There's only a few minutes left on the clock here for Shuffle if he wants to join. Time is running short. Could the Indiana boy just about come home to a home pole? And looks like Shuffle might actually be saying his GG, so this could be it. We only got about 3 minutes. That is enough for maybe one more run, if anyone does go out. But that is... that's great. That could be crazy. He's expressing his genuine enjoyment for pole position. Again, the Indiana boy, hometown hero at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So far, it looks like Shuffle has accepted where he is. I don't think anyone else is bound to run. We will wait by the cars. In fact, I'll actually move any of the cars to look a little bit further behind just in case they decide, hey, maybe I could actually give this a shot or something. Let me move Aiden's car. Again, it's not 100% set in stone. Don't count your chickens before the eggs hatch. So, I'm just going to set these cars up towards the end of the pit lane as we wait. Once the timer goes out, that is truly it. Gibby, if you want to do a pole interview, we can, once the timer goes out. What a good job, though. And the only American that made it to the top 6 is currently en route. For pole position. About a minute left here. I will leave Shuffle's car in case he's like, actually, you know what? So, we'll see.
Shuffle's joined back into the VC.
Yeah, showing back. There's only about a minute left here, so if that's his intention, we could give him one more run. We've seen a twist. And Shuffle is in game. His car is set up.
Oh, he's joined the game.
He's joined the game. Let's see. Shuffle's he is in his car, so he might be going for another attempt. He's thinking about it. Let's go, he says. And Shuffle's out of the track. He surrenders his old time. Shuffle's out for another run. Could this be it, folks? Shuffle had second place pretty much locked in. This is all or nothing for him. Timer is going out, but he will be allowed to fulfill the entire run. The last run of the day and the last qualifying run this weekend. It is it for pole. It is between Shuffle and Gibby. Shuffle makes his way down the front straightaway to start off his first lap. Now up into turn number 1. He's now going to make his way through the short chute into turn number 2. Shuffle making his way now down the back straightaway to start off lap 1. This is where anticipation goes high. Gibby had a 191.547 on his first lap. We'll show there on the board for a second. That is what is building up to. Shuffle makes his way down the front straightaway for lap 1. Is he going to string together what it takes to beat off Gibby? Lap 1 is now complete. 48 point flat? 48 point flat. Alright, 48 flat for Shuffle. On his first lap, he's going to have to push it really hard here. It's not impossible. He's going to need some pretty quick laps if he wants a shot of pole position. I can see the whole document is full of people watching it, so people are definitely watching anxiously, seeing what's going to happen here. Out of turn number 2, Shuffle about to make his way up to the halfway home point. Again, this is the final run of the day, folks. It is all or nothing for the GMG 15 car. He makes his way across the start-finish line. Lap 2 is a 48.079. Shuffle out of turn number 2 for lap number 3. Down to turn number 3. And into turn number 4. This time by the white flag will come out. One more lap for Shuffle once they cross the start-finish line. See the scoring pylon goes fully white for the number 15. And make their way into turn number 1. How about lap 3, folks? 47.8 flat. It could be close here. If he can nail the final lap, that could just close it down enough. Shuffle making his way into turn number 3 for the final time by, and into the short chute, into 4. The checkered flag is going to come out for the number 15 cars and make their way down the front straightaway. Shuffle 15 for the final time by, across the start-finish line. They have completed qualifying. lap 4s of 48.129. That sums them out in a total 192.069. Unfortunately for them, they had the front row. That might put them out of it. It does. That puts them into 5th place. They'll be starting in the middle of row 2. So, from 2nd place to 5th. That's probably not the qualifying that Shuffle wanted to get out of this. But we do have a new pole sitter. His name is Gibby. On his 4th attempt, a 191.547. Again, the hometown hero, an Indiana boy, as far as we're aware of. 191.547. Is there overlapping names? Yes, there is. Drifting Casey back up to the front row. And that will be it for qualifying. So that locks in Gibby to pole position at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. All right, Gibby, let me move that car to victory lane. We got a pole trophy for you. Would you like an interview? Okay. Well, congrats on the pole. You are ahead of 18 other drivers by position. Let me reset myself so I can join this little screenshot. But America has seen a driver take to the pole position at Indianapolis. Now, that's pretty awesome there. Let me reset myself. It is a home pole position for Gibby. I'm seeing if he looks forward to a home win next weekend. We'll be out here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway next Sunday, most likely at 12 p.m. US PST. And let's get this victory lane photo. There we go. All right. So no interview for Gibby. Right. That was nothing short of absolute cinema. Had me at the front of my seat the whole time. Not gonna lie, that was pretty good. That will do it for qualifying though today. And we will see you guys again this Thursday. We will be at Plymouth Motor Speedway. Not a lot of other events planned, but we will brief you guys before we do so on what is coming up. So, for the coming weekend is the Indianapolis 500 weekend. The actual race will be held this coming Sunday, again at 12 p.m. US PST, for the full 200 lap race. There'll be 3 wide. There will not be any. We do not plan to have any overtime. It is going to be 200 laps, and that will be how it's done. There might be rain delays. It's going to be hell. But that being said, what we do plan to have for the coming week, this Thursday at 5 p.m. US PST, our buddy Jackson Cook will be running the non-wings sprint cars at Plymouth Motor Speedway in northern Indiana. We will be joining him at 7 p.m. with the SLC Crake Midgets again on Thursday, for more Thursday Night Thunder action. Friday is we might not expect much. We'll see. I'm probably not going to do anything Friday. Saturday at 12 p.m. we are going to be doing the GTIs on the Indy Road course, and then Sunday at 12 p.m. we will be doing the Indy 500. So not a lot of races, as you can tell. There's a chance that the sprint cars might run at Plymouth. I might not be there. I might actually be at Kern in real life. So, yeah, that'll be fun. But thank you guys. If anyone's stuck to this far, this is probably the funnest qualifying I've ran. It's taken 2 days, and it was very much so worth it. It was a lot of fun, and there's been a lot of action. With that being said, that should settle it for today. So I will see you guys again next week. So that is our weekend done. Thank you guys. I'm gonna roll the outro. Thank you, Jake, and Dabcat for helping us with the overall counting and all that. That I really could not do without you guys. So I genuinely do appreciate it. So I cannot do that without my helpers here, both Jake and Dabcat. Really does mean a lot. But that being said, that'll be it for today. That'll be it for the weekend. See you guys later. Hopefully you'll watch NASCAR. Whatever else is going on. I won't judge. Le Mans is also next weekend, by the way, so have fun. But yeah.